Welcome to the Forbidden Podcast.
I started reading tweets on Twitter.
Are they really bad?
And PewDiePie agrees with this update. Because, talking about how people shouldn't be complaining about losing a couple dollars.
Yeah, see, I agree with that to a certain extent, but it goes further than that. It's not about, like the money. It's just the point what YouTube's doing. Trying to fucking thinks this is gonna fix the problem. This isn't gonna fix it.
YouTube is probably losing more money paying you $1. Just to,
Yeah. Shit.
They're trying to say that they're losing money, so that's why they're changing it.
Damn.
That's what he's saying.
Losing money. Hold on a hot damn minute, because they don't pay anything out to us to begin with until we hit that $100 mark anyway. So who's touching the money?
He's like, just to be clear, I didn't earn anything off YouTube, not a single dollar, until I hit 25K subs, and the whole dollar thing after that.
Well, shit. Who's that? PewDiePie?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Now we're going back in time to the damn Stone Age of YouTube, back when it was 25K. But I'm
fucking heated right now. This is fucking bullshit.
No, he's talking about how people are just doing YouTube for money, and how he was, when he was starting out, he didn't really care about money, and he was just doing it, just because it's a hobby. And then by the time he got to 25,000 subscribers, that's when he started getting, sponsorships. And all that.
Yeah. I agree with him at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking true. But it goes further than that. Why is oh my god. Why PewDiePie, does he not get it, right? That this goes further than this. The reason they're doing this is to stop, it said it, you can read the email, was to stop this whole bullshit, what basically happened with Logan Paul, right? Now, my response is to this, how the fuck is this going to solve it?
It's not, I don't think it's the full reason, obviously.
Well, wait, let me get up this email. It says, where is the damn email? I see it, and it said, basically along the lines of, this will stop bad creators coming out of the midst doing basically what Logan Paul did. They was throwing shade at Logan Paul in the email, right? That's got nothing to do, being a small creator's got nothing to do with toxic people like Logan Paul. If they want to fix this platform, then kick the people off the platform like Logan Paul. That's my response to it. That's what I would say.
Precisely. And then furthermore, you are YouTube Corporation. You're also owned by Google. So explain to me how the mass demonetization of small creators, further discouraging them, fixes the issue when you've got so much money at your disposal, when you have so much staff, when you have so much apparatus, and you can't single out the bad ones from every other channel. You can't figure out what kind of channel is actually producing content, that's actually suitable, or whatever the case may be. You have to create an algorithm to do it for you.
DDG just stood up for small creators, right? He retweeted Keemstar's tweet and he said, don't listen to this negative ass motherfucker. 4,000 hours is only 240,000 minutes. If you make long videos, 15 to 20 minutes, you'll get that within 10k to 15k views. Keep grinding, small creators. You know what? Shout out fucking DDG. And I just replied with, it's about time someone replied to this with common sense.
Yes.
Thank fuck. I'm so
you.
glad to see someone that's big, right, and come out and said, no, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? Don't listen to this prick. It is possible. Do you know what? It's about time. Shout out fucking DDG. Fuck,
and
man.
What's important is that we continue to push on and push and keep pushing, but also hold their feet to the fire on this, because this is unacceptable. We're trying to grow. It is difficult as it is. Never mind the money, but now this is just very, very discouraging, to continue on through all of the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, left and right, we get penalized and all the rest of it. And we're supposedly the backbone of the site or whatever the case may be. Yeah, way to fucking show it, YouTube. Way to fucking show it, huh?
I'm so
You
heated.
know,
I want to fucking get this somewhere out there. This is fucking... Oh, man.
I don't know, man.
This is too much.
I don't know how I feel about this whole thing. I don't.
Because what's going to happen, and it's just like what happened to Bloated Hook, where, okay, 10,000 views. We all settled on that. It was, you know, it wasn't that bullshit. You know, 10,000 views, okay, you grind, you get your 10,000 views, whatever the case may be. Next thing you know, it trickles on down to my category. So I've got nearly 40,000 views, you know, almost 200 subs. Okay, I'm still small time. Oh, what happened to Bloated, domino effect, to now it's happening to me. So who's to say it won't happen to the creators that have 1,000 subs? I'm sorry, you guys aren't safe right now. You are not safe because, you know, it happened to me. It's going to come down the line, and who's to say they won't do it to you? All it takes for them to make up some excuse that, oh, we got to penalize people in 1,000 now because some bottom feeders or some shit are creating spam or trying to do a Logan Pauls situation, whatever the case may be. Now they go after you, and they just keep going up the damn chain, and it just never ends. That was last year when it happened to Bloated. Now we're in 2018. Oh, we got to penalize these creators at under 1,000.
100%.
It's like, where does it end? Where does it end?
Listen, oh my God. I want to get this on the internet. I truly do, because I feel like the world needs to listen to this conversation.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how to word this. Shit. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I had something, but it just like left my mind. Like the way I was gonna word it. Nah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I just
because this is, you know, and this is very very similar, if not the exact same as the saying, you give them an inch, they take a mile. You know, you let them take an inch of territory, okay, that's fine, and they just keep taking and keep taking and keep taking. Yeah. And before you know it, it'll be damn near impossible for any small channel to grow. How can they possibly expect to encourage, how could they possibly expect anybody to stick around to want to grow on this site? You know, it was just an added incentive to make money on the site. And, you know, these bigger creators like PewDiePie, Keemstar, all the rest of them, the whole lot of them can go fuck themselves, because honestly, you're trying to make this shit only about money. But more importantly, this is about inspiration. It's hard as hell to get your ass up to over 1,000 or more when you're trying to make unique content and not make all the other bullshit that everybody else is making. Yep. When you're trying to be unique, when you're trying to get yourself out there, when you're trying to climb on top of the shit pile and put your flag up there, it's fucking difficult. So as far as I'm concerned, they've got no place talking to me about, you know, getting to 1,000 is easy, or whatever the case may be, or this is only about money or the rest of it. You got no place. You're at the top. No place.
Oh, man.
I mean, what are they taking away? Just monetization?
Well, they're taking away monetization now, but what I'm saying is this will be a domino effect. It'll lead to worse things down the line.
I don't know. I think people can still grow. I mean, we've been doing it before we started getting paid, so I don't know. I think we can still grow with, you know, without monetization.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know.
No, you can't. Right, you can grow without monetization, but YouTubers' videos, which is monetized, if videos are monetized, they're favoured by YouTube over the ones that ain't monetized, so that gets uplifted.
I just feel weird trying to talk about it because it hasn't affected me.
well, we have your input because, you know, you're over 1,000. You know, you're almost 3,000. The rest of it, we still need the input from the other side. People that aren't affected.
I shouldn't be talking about this because it's not my problem.
No, but at the same time, you can be, you know, you're past that, so you can give your opinions on being past that, and you know, this don't affect me, but what I do feel about this is blah blah blah.
I just don't know how to feel about it because I mean I'm not making that much anyway to live off of, so it's not really that concerned to make money right now. I'm just trying to get my subscribers and my views up. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
That's
worry
the
about
same
the
as
money
me.
later.
That's the exact same as me. But the problem is with this is YouTube thinks this is going to solve certain problems. Like Joe Zadai was saying, this is also going to be a dominoes effect. Now it's going to be even harder for smaller creators to grow, because when videos don't get monetized, you're not favoured as much to a certain extent. So the video views are going to drop off. You know what I mean?
Precisely. And they mentioned in the damn email that we have to, they have to value the core values of this YouTube ecosystem. We already know they favorite YouTubers that make the money. That's to be expected, okay? This is why they put Logan Pauls' trash video on the trending page, and then, oh, whoops, it went through the process, but we didn't get rid of it. No, you fuckers knew exactly what you were doing, and you put him on a trending page because he was making you money. We all understand how this works. So are you gonna put up some small little creator that makes some viral video? Are you gonna put him up? Probably not. You know,
they think we're stupid. Do they not realize how many people know what goes on and how they're getting this money and how YouTube works in general? We're not all little kids watching the platform and watching Logan Paul. We know what's going on behind the fucking scenes. You know what I mean? We're not a 2-year-old kid who just watches Logan Paul like a 6-year-old or some shit. Maybe 2-year-old was a little bit low. But we're not a little kid is my point. We know what goes on behind this. You know what I'm saying? We know how this works. So don't give us this bullshit.
Yeah, please stop with the bullshit. You know, peeing on our heads and calling it rain. Honestly, call it what it is. You penalize the small creators to favor the bigger ones. And more importantly, it like I said before, it is so difficult to grow. It's very discouraging. Most channels, when they start on here, they end up quitting. The turnover rate is worse than fucking Walmart. Okay, you can't keep creators around because it's so discouraging, because the grind is so hard. And then you turn around and slap us in the face again just to make sure we're
it's discouraging and shit, right? I think that's also a good thing, because I think that sets apart the people that just do it for the money and the people that don't really care for the platform, and the passionate ones still ride.
So,
very, very true.
You said they were doing this because they wanted to stop the spams and all the clickbait and all that, right?
Essentially, according to the email.
See, I don't get how that's gonna help, because people can still spam and clickbait and get those 10,000 views or whatever real quick. You know, get those 4,000 hours of watch time.
Exactly. Exactly. That's my point. How is this gonna solve
the issue? Yeah. And that's why it goes deeper. That's exactly why it goes deeper. You know, you attack the money. This fixes nothing. People will still make channels. People will still get views, and they will still find ways around it.
I think that's just their way of, you know, getting around telling people that they don't want to pay them. Pretty much, you know, say, hey, oh, we don't want to pay you, so we're not gonna tell you that, but we're gonna make up another reason that, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like, exactly what you said, Nos. Like, most of the small creators' content is shit. Alright, we don't even think that's paying worthy, so we ain't gonna pay. But then let's put it in other words, exactly what you said. I believe that to be correct, because this is just bullshit at this point. Seriously.
Okay, here I got it right here. Actually, on the there's a link on that screenshot that I've clicked, and it brought me to further information I was reading earlier. It says here, starting today, we are changing the eligibility requirement for monetization to 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. We've arrived at these new thresholds after thorough analysis and conversations with creators like you. No, they didn't fucking talk to me. They will allow us to significantly improve our ability to identify creators who contribute positively to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them.
Yeah.
These higher standards will also help us prevent potential inappropriate videos from monetizing, which can hurt revenue for everyone.
Okay, I'll get that.
So
I ain't gonna lie.
They're taking away money from the people, you know, the smaller people below 1,000, and giving that money to the bigger creators, pretty much.
Essentially, under the guise that everyone that's a small creator, essentially in this community, might possibly make an inappropriate content, or honestly, there's inappropriate content all over YouTube. 300 hours of video gets uploaded every day. Every hour. Actually, it's a ridiculous number. So. How can they, through this analysis, honestly, I don't believe any analysis they say, because they still have a rogue, algorithm that still can't figure out if they want to put the piss colored $sign on the video or not. Before the video is even uploaded, it's up there. That's not even perfect. So I don't believe any analysis you have, Susan. So how do you identify that all of the small creators in this community might possibly create this so-called inappropriate content to where you need to do this? It just makes no sense.
That
you have no credibility.
The problem with that algorithm, it's one of those self-learning algorithms, so it might be a couple years before it's perfected.
Oh, God help us all. Then
it's gonna do a lot of bullshit. I feel like it's gonna fuck so much shit up for people.
But the thing is, as well, right, we're back to what we were saying earlier, a couple minutes ago, when we were saying this is meant to stop spamming inappropriate content that small creators are making, right? We're back to Logan Paul again. Because why are they making these changes? It's not the small creators they need to worry about. It's the big creators. Damn, Logan Paul's one of the biggest at this current time. Of this generation. He's pulling in the most views I've seen in a long time. So why is this affecting small creators? They should be implementing something, or if you don't want to implement something for bigger creators, like Logan Paul, kick them off the platform. I will say it here and now. Kick them off. This is bullshit.
I have to agree. And they're going to keep him around simply because he makes them money. At the end of the day, he drives a lot of traffic to the site. Despite your feelings about the suicide video, whatever the case may be, that made them a lot of money. And he didn't even monetize it, but just because that many people watched it, they definitely made money, which is why they then booted it up to the trending page.
It probably hurt them a little bit, because some advertisers might have been like, "Oh,
well, of course, yeah, you're right about that."
No.
Yeah. This is the thing. I love YouTube, right? I always have. I think all of us have been doing this for years. I've been doing this since 2009, 10, right? Yeah. Not on the same channel, but multiple channels. I fucking love this platform. And I've always defended YouTube when people outside of the space, the people that I see in real life in public, I always defend this platform. And what happens? There's always something. There's always a kick in the teeth.
Turn around and try to stab you in the back.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
One of the paragraphs that was just pretty much a slap in the face for me in this whole lengthy report was it is as follows. 2017 marked a tough year for many of you, with several issues affecting our community and the revenue earned from advertising through the YouTube Partner Program. Despite those issues, more creators than ever are earning a living on YouTube, with the number of channels making over 6 figures, up over 40% year over year. In 2018, a major focus for everyone at YouTube is protecting our creator ecosystem and ensuring your revenue is more stable.
Yeah, but is this a community anymore? That's the question. At this point, is it even a community anymore? Alright, we've got fake beefs and beef left, right and centre. The community has crumbled apart. YouTube doesn't care for their creators like they did 5-10 years ago. We'll say 5 years ago.
No, sir. No, sir, they do not.
It wasn't as big as it is now. So now it's just
Now, honestly, what you have to do, you have to make your own community. You have to bridge the gap between people, because other than that, you're fending for yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
like what we've done here at the highest order, you know, and what I've tried to do, making this community, bridge everybody together, work together, safety, not just safety in numbers. I'm not trying to make a herd effect, but we all work together to rise to
Yeah.
the top.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
for
have to
sure.
do this alone,
Cross
because like,
promotion, blah
yeah,
blah
like
blah.
hell, if YouTube is going to help you get up there, what are they really doing for small creators to help them rise? Okay, we're talking about people that are dedicated, like Smokey, like myself, like Nas, okay, and so on and so forth. What are they doing to help us rise? Because when last I looked, not a damn thing. I mean, you just took the little cents that we make from us. So
There, there's I think over a
Bullshit.
billion, you know, YouTube creators, and I think the majority of them are small creators, and so they focus more on the bigger ones. You know, because I mean, how could they, you know, focus on the two, you know, many small people?
and that is fair. That is
Yeah, I
fair,
get that.
because I will say, you know, like I said about the turnover rate, channels come and go throughout the year. Tons of channels, more than I can count. Channels that come, they'll be around for a while. Whatever the case may be, the channel either dies out or they come back years later. That's okay.
Yeah, nine
But
times out
what
of
they
10 is for money.
yeah, what they
You
need
know.
to do is pinpoint the channels that are really, really giving it their all. Channels that upload regularly. At the bare minimum, they could at least take the time, or even pull a team together rather, and identify if a channel is uploading
Well,
regularly.
this could be the algorithm that does that, but it might take a
Mm,
while.
oh
Yeah.
Lord, help us! If that algorithm is running that end of YouTube, you know, it's going to be, it's like you said, Nas, it's going to be hell on earth for us here on this website. There's going to be, you know, Apocalypse 4.0. You know, like we're just going to be really going through it.
Mm.
And this is where human intervention needs to come in. Now, Google did announce they're going to put 10,000 employees to look at that, but we
Really?
need employees. Yeah, we need
10,000.
employees elsewhere as well on this site, because obviously the AI isn't. It needs to learn, like you said. So we need human intervention right now, and I say they need to do something more to help smaller creators that are really giving it their all. I mean, we deserve it, especially for those of us that really put the work in, that really upload the videos, that really take the time to respond to comments, that
Mm-hmm.
really do the due diligence that all these other big YouTubers like to do how-tos on, and really,
Yep.
really implement those steps. Yet we still get nowhere, because it's just our genre is just so oversaturated that you can't even rise. You tag
No.
your video right, you put your description, you do your title, you do your great thumbnail, and then you only get 10, 30 views. You know, you work on a video for hundreds of hours.
100%.
You know, it's like, how do you rise? How do you rise?
What they need to do is instead of having the trending tab, have a small creators tab. You know,
Yes.
Yes.
Me and you, Nos, have been, and I think Joe Sadara as well, we've all been saying this for the longest time, ain't we? That we need a small creators tab. That would be perfect.
Yep, where they spotlight, and you know, I'll even bump it up where they spotlight. I say they should probably have it split in the tab sections, but especially for those of us that are 1,000 and under, have our own section. People with 10,000 or in that bracket between 1,000 and 10,000
Oh,
have a
yeah,
bracket.
yeah. Or you could go
And
with,
yep.
the, like, do you know,
Mhm.
like an age group, for example? You could have, like, a subgroup. You know, 100 to 1,000, here's your spotlight.
Exactly.
You know, if you want, I don't know, 2,000 to 4,000, here's your spotlight, you know, and it keeps that promotion going for smaller creators. And don't matter what size you are, YouTube still cares about you. Because when you're a small creator and you're not seeing any improvement between numbers and subs, like you said, it's very discouraging. You feel like not even YouTube doesn't want to help you out.
Precisely. And in the first paragraph, it says in the ending, a creator ecosystem. And I say that, you know, crunching my fingers in quotations, because in an ecosystem, the population needs to be healthy, correct, for the ecosystem to survive. So you need small creators. You need small creators to rise up and become big, to make you more money, to keep the site healthy, to keep more content flowing through that you can advertise on. So how can you do that if you're not helping the small creators rise?
What, are we going to have the same creators, the same ones that are on this platform now for the next 10 years? There's got to be new creators. That's just a part of evolution, and the way we go on is just...
I think that YouTube thinks of small creators as people with at least 10,000 subscribers.
Facts.
You know,
Like,
the amount of people with over 1 million subscribers is ridiculous compared to how it was 5 years ago. So, you know,
you're right about that.
No, that's true. That is true.
Oh,
I've got a
God.
slight conversation change. Right?
yeah, what's up?
But I watched TMZ, happened to watch it the other day, and I saw they got Logan Paul, ran up to him, he
I
was
saw
out in
that.
public. Yeah. And he said, Logan Paul said, no, sorry, the TMZ reporter said to Logan Paul, do you feel like you should be forgiven? Logan Paul's reply was, everyone should be forgiven. Everyone deserves to be forgiven. Right? Which I get, to a certain point. But how many times do these Paul brothers need to fuck up for them not to be forgiven? It's just my question.
I heard
They're
he's
gonna
getting sued for his Maverick logo.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It just goes.
He
It just doesn't
took
stop.
took the decals off of his
The car.
off his cars, and he doesn't wear his Maverick clothing anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, I think the last clothing he was spotted in, he had, usually wears like the full
Backpack.
Maverick. Yeah, was the backpack.
that's
Oh,
all he had
God.
on.
Yeah.
So the fool stole somebody's logo or logo idea, and
Well, we don't know.
and-
That's the thing. Like,
Oh, so
nobody
it's under
knows.
speculation.
yeah.
Okay.
And then that video Jake Paul did with a thumbnail.
Yep.
Oh,
where
wait,
he
what
had,
did he do?
I think he said something about having sex or something. And then
Oh,
the
I see
thumbnail-
that. Erica, with Erica Costello and all that.
Yeah, that thumbnail and all that controversy behind it. And
Yeah.
I think it's still up, isn't it?
Goodness gracious, we're gonna have to check on that and see if that's still up.
I'm checking right this second.
Check it, because I don't want to go to his channel.
I'm checking right this
Yeah, I'd
second.
rather not give his channel trailer a view or something like that, and go to his channel and give him a view.
I
Honestly,
can't see if it's still up or maybe changed the thumbnail or took it down, but as far as I'm aware, I'm not seeing this video.
Give his search up his name, give his channel more hits.
Yeah, true. Yeah, this
Oh, yeah,
this
you're
needs
right
to
about
come
that.
to an end. Like how much further can this go on between Jake Paul and Logan? How much bullshit are the community and these brainwashed kids gonna put up with before they realise it's time to stop watching them? You know, there's only one thing I can respect them two brothers for, and that's the grind. They do grind their
amen.
asses.
yes.
That's the only thing I can respect them for, because they've got a good work ethic. Apart from that, they're toxic for the community, and I'll say it here now. The platform has got worse since they joined.
I mean,
Mm.
there was something that Ethan from H3 was saying about Logan Paul. It was about how he, pretty much, well, about both of the Pauls, about how they brainwash the kids pretty much, because these kids, he was saying how they can't think for themselves.
Yeah.
And because they don't know any better.
No, yeah, they're damn kids. Yeah. Exactly.
Kids will learn from a person that they admire, a person that they respect. So Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and they'll copy that behavior. But now that's the old saying, oh, they'll copy their behavior. But more importantly, they just keep turning around and supporting these guys, and they keep doing encouragement essentially on them to do these bullshit videos to keep making, and it saturates the platform in a bad way.
Of course.
And it all trickles down, all the way down to the little guys, as we're seeing here with Susan, the CEO, making this decision, YouTube making this decision. And it all trickles down. At the end of the day, this wasn't just for, the money aspect. This was them trying to cover their ass and try and figure out some excuse way to try and get rid of the racist content on YouTube, the edgy content on YouTube. They're going after conservative channels, okay, like Alex Jones and InfoWars. They're going to go after all other forms of content on the site, including the smaller channels, which they, according to their analysis, their godly YouTube analysis, they've come down to the conclusion that the community where it's all coming from are the smaller creators. And, well, this is how we have to penalize them. And watch this not work, though, to fix the issue. Watch there be further issues in the future, and then you have to find a new innovative way.
Yeah,
and it may result in, like, instant bans of your channel. It did something ludicrous like that, because we got to the apocalypse, and it was just that, an apocalypse. And apocalypse is something you can conceive, but when it actually happened, it's like, holy fuck. Now we come here, and it's like, whoa. So at this point, I'm just prepping myself for the worst, because I'm going to continue to be on the grind. I'm going to continue to put my content out on my channel. I'm going to continue to grow it like I have been, okay? And I'm going to continue going on that grind. But can I say the same for others? Like, I mean, honestly, if other channels go away, that removes competition. But, like, I don't want to lose the community.
Could be a good thing for you, because it'll get rid of people who are just trying to do YouTube for money.
That's exactly what I said. I said that's
like them.
You only leave the passionate here. True.
I'll just leave YouTube with good. I think that's what they were trying to do, but who knows really what they're trying to do besides that.
Honestly, it does help us out, because we get rid of, like you said, the people that are after it for money, or people that aren't really in it.
Yeah,
and
you leave the passionate
that'll
ones behind.
That'll clear the pile a little bit, so that we can rise up higher and get there, and hopefully that'll be the case.
And then you'll still have those people who still do clickbait.
Yep, and we'll still have the people that do clickbait.
I've got one more thing that I feel needs to be bring attention, right? Since conversations ain't forbidden, I guess, right? In Keemstar's response to this new YouTube change, he said creators be selling their souls. Now, that's an interesting point. He said creators have sold. He apparently has inside, which I'm guessing through the video, the way he explained it, he wasn't kidding around. The way he worded it, and he said it multiple times, people can go watch the video, was that people are selling their souls. Damn.
I don't know what to say about
that. I'll say,
that's an interesting point.
That's tough, because that's coming from Keemstar, and then on a video.
He has a lot of insider. He knows a lot of insider stuff. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. With the success of these YouTubers that have rose, I won't mention any names, but the YouTubers that have rose within the last year or so, the bigger ones, I would say. It sounds interesting. I would say I wouldn't put it off.
Definitely selling something, because you see a YouTuber, and it can easily be passed off as, okay, they started working hard, they started staying consistent, or whatever the case may be, and people just found them. But more often than not, you see a channel, and it'll be pretty much nothing, and the next thing you know, it's just something. It's like, whoa.
Now, I don't want to say any shit that's gonna get me killed, but I'm just saying that's what Keemstar said, and it seems very interesting, because you hear of this a lot nowadays. People, selling something. Indeed. I don't want to, although it's forbidden or whatnot, you've got to be careful what you say, but it is interesting. It is an interesting point, and I would say the creators that have rose in the last year, like exactly what Josiah said, wherever these creators come from, how have they blown up this quick all of a sudden? I believe in hard work, and I believe with hard work and grinding you can make it, but something's very fishy, whether it's insider stuff or doing something else. Hey, we'll never know. But
you just gotta get lucky and get that shout out.
I mean, because that's what it's coming down to, man. Like the grind is real.
Yeah.
Everyday uploads.
Everyday uploads. Get our faces on this platform as many times. That's what I've been trying to stress.
And you know what? That is probably aside from whatever else you can take from this. If you're a small creator and you're watching our podcast right now, if you're watching this video, the most important thing you could take from this is to continue to grind, continue to upload, continue to put forth your best effort. Never mind what everybody else is doing. Find out what you can do to be innovative. Find out what you can do, and just what everybody, and even if you do look at what everybody else is doing, find out how you can make that better. If somebody's doing a GTA 5 video, find out how you can innovate and do that better. I'm not saying glitch and hack for money. Okay, we don't need more of those people out here. But you get the
You're
drift.
damn right.
You know, like there's you when you are creative, when you can go ahead and innovate and make your own ideas, people will be attracted to that. People will come to you for you, not just for the game, but for your personality. That's essentially most of what you're selling here. You're selling your personality. You're selling your style. Okay, your channel is your channel. Literally, imagine it as a TV show on television. Okay, you're producing the episodes. People are coming to watch it. So put forth your best effort and just make it all you can be. You're a creator. Stick to it and continue on.
Yeah,
because we need you. We need you on the site.
There are pretty much two ways to make it on YouTube. You either do the long way you could do, you know, just be yourself and do what you want to do, right? And that'll be the long way. And the short way is pretty much do everything trendy and do clickbait.
Sell out.
Yeah.
Sell out a little bit.
Yeah, because at this point, it's a business. You've got to be smart what you're doing. And I think you two worded it perfectly. You know, as long as you keep working hard. You know, we're all small creators here currently, but that's going to change very soon. Put a foot down there, right? But just keep grinding, do your thing, and like you guys were saying, do the trendy stuff. I don't believe in selling out. I feel like if you do something that can implement your life and change your life and get you to a certain point in your career, then hey, do it, as long as it's not very scummy.
Yeah, like clickbait that makes no damn sense, like that Fernando at the GTA 6 situation, and thank goodness his channel got deleted. But you know, like that's a prime example of what not to do. Okay, don't be a Fernando, but it's okay to clickbait as long as it pertains to the video.
Yeah,
literally all his videos were clickbait of GTA 5, 6, and you know,
I've seen that so much.
I only heard about the guy today after the news broke that his channel was deleted. But once I watched his videos like this, I instantly started cringing all over because the lies, just all of it. And then he admits to it in his apology. It's just good riddance. Good riddance.
3 million subscribers thrown away. Because he wanted a clickbait.
The guy had 3 million. And
oh, I was going to say, do you guys know about Derv? Do you know?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I know about him.
Yeah, for everyone that doesn't know who's watching, Derv was a small British creator, which grew crazy into a big creator within, I think it was like 4 months. Insane growth, right? He was only a small kid from Britain. He was still in school. He was like, I don't know, flipping, that if he was 11 or something like that. So young. End up growing to a point, done a little bit of clickbait, and got off the channel, which I thought I'd bring this up because it's the exact same situation as that. You know, they get to a certain point, the clickbait gets too much, bang, there goes your channel. Something you've worked hard for, it's gone. You know what I mean? So I thought I'd have to bring that up because that's the exact same thing what happened to Derv. You know, they get to this certain point and they get greedy. How many views, more views can we get? And there's nothing wrong with wanting more and more, but when you're doing it in a scummy way, I'm not saying Derv was, but some creators doing it in a scummy way where you just want more views, so you end up misleading. There's a difference between clickbait and misleading. You know?
Exactly. Leading somebody on, you know, I remember one of Derv's videos where now it's been changed by now, but anybody who's followed him, you know, knows about this, where he had talked about how his mom had sex with him when he was 12 or something, or just some sick shit like that.
Oh no,
and
that
turned it around.
Yeah, no, that's not Derv. That would be Morgs.
Oh shit, fucking more. They're all the same to me.
Low key.
They're all the same to me.
Low key, man. I basically had this little beef with that kid as well, man.
Hey, the same boat. So, clickbait.
Yeah, 1000%. Yeah, he's sick and twisted, but wait, I won't get into that. I'll leave the past in the past.
Gosh darn it. Oh god, they're all the same. I wouldn't even call them creators, honestly, because I mean, fabricators of lies, essentially.
Yeah.
And manipulating their viewers, because you lie that much, like Fernando, for example, repeatedly, made so many GTA 6 fake videos, but still gains a following. It's like, what the fuck? Should I make a fake GTA 6 video and see what happens? Like, what is this coming to?
Yeah, what can I
Because,
do?
yeah, because just think about that. People were lied to repeatedly, and
Honestly,
still came back and subscribed.
he could have been using sub bots.
Oh, well, yeah, that's another point. Subbot.
Oh, yeah. Now that is a possibility.
I don't.
Could have been subbotting.
Mm.
Do what you gotta do. No,
Yeah, yeah.
No, please do not subbot. Nobody out there subbot or doing that. Don't listen to Nas. Hot damn. That is a horrible way to grow your channel.
He was like, screw it, just subbot.
And like, and what's gonna happen is if you subbot, so let's say you're a channel with 100 subscribers, you just got your first 100, and you subbot and get yourself 1,000, but you only have 100 active viewers. Let's say that looks like a dead channel. You've got 1,000 subscribers, but only 100 people view your videos every time. Somebody's gonna connect the dots and say, okay, you subbot it.
Yeah,
like
the view to sub ratio is trash.
Exactly. So it never works out in the end. Okay,
No.
grow that number, the right way to where it's actually worth something, to where it means something, where you actually have people that want to view your content. And that also goes into sub for sub as well. Be careful with sub for sub, because you can end up in the same boat. It'd be the same as subbotting. They sub to you just to get your subscription, and they don't watch your videos, and quite frankly, you're more than likely not going to want to watch their videos, so you both end up losing, and it's never a win-win. So I say just do it right, grow your channel the correct way. That sub for sub and the subbotting is not the way you want to do this. No. You don't want to cheapskate yourself, okay?
Facts, yeah.
Sell yourself larger than that, okay? You're worth more than that.
It's exactly that, like you were saying. Sub to sub never gets you anywhere, because you just sub to a channel just to see them numbers grow. They're not going to watch your content. Your sub to view ratio is going to be trash, and it's just going to look bad on your channel in the long run. So, it's just kind of pointless.
It's just not a good idea. No. Not a good idea at all.
Stay away from that.
Yeah. And we're speaking to you as small creators, like, I feel like most of these podcasts, when they're talking about the YouTube community, they're big creators, so they don't really understand the struggle as much as we do at this current point of YouTube. We can relate to you on that, because we're in this, right now, things will change soon, but we're in that same boat, so we understand your struggle. Keep working hard towards your goals, and you will achieve them, boy. So I gotta say.
Indeed. Like that's just the most important thing. You just need to stay relevant on the site, in the sense that you need to keep uploading. If all else fails, keep uploading, and identify, where you can improve, maybe, if you're not getting the views you want. But honestly, that's kind of a double thing, because you pour your heart and soul in a video, and the video will be good, but then you still won't get enough views, and it's like, well, what the hell, like that's the other end of it. Yeah. And that's the struggle.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
Facts.
But you just need to keep on keeping on, because other than the cliche snowball effect, saying that you keep on keeping on, you keep uploading, people will discover you. Over time, your videos will be everywhere, and people have no choice but to see your videos. And somebody is going to discover your video and share it to a friend, share it to a couple friends, okay? And then more than one person does that, boom, now you got a booming video. Like my Bannerlord video, for example, where I just had an inkling that release date video would do well, and then before I knew it, 11,000 views. Now for a channel my size, that's just stupid, like, so it's just it was like, whoa, wait, what planet am I on, honestly? But that's just how it happens. That's what I'm talking about, and act on those first ideas you get. Okay, if you get a video in your head, act on it immediately, okay, and make that video.
I can't stress on that enough. Do you know how many videos I made that could have easily gone to 1 million, but the other people done it first? So then you still get the thousands, because you're right behind that video, but you could have got more. So exactly what Joe Sadai said, as soon as you get that good idea and you know it's a good idea, you have to act on it fast. Exactly. Yeah.
And then you got to see it. Now, this is strategy, okay? We're on the battlefield. We have less numbers, okay? The numbers, we'll say, our subscribers, and you got all the bigger guys around you. When you get these ideas, you get these fresh ideas and something innovative, you need to act on it quick before the other guys do, because it's do or die for you.
Don't make a schedule. Just upload it right
Yeah,
away.
yeah. Just like upload it. Just upload it. Like it's do or die for you. You got to get content out there. You have to saturate the platform with your stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's where I mess up. Like, because being honest here, I try and schedule where, in fact, no one gives a shit about my schedule. I'm a small creator. No one gives a hell, you know. But because,
yeah,
in my mind, I'm thinking, no, I need to get this up tomorrow. It needs to be consistently, and I try and do it, and I end up stressing myself out, and that's why I stop. So I feel like, yeah, like you said, just get it up. You have got to be smart when you upload on YouTube. Figure out where your real-time views come in. Sort that out in the analytics. But like they were saying, just get that up. You know, and that's where I lack, honestly.
Indeed. And you know, I in my more recent video that's coming out in the next 30 seconds, because I need to get this shit out. I was going to schedule it, but now I'm just pushing it out. You know,
I'm doing the exact same, but I haven't got a thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't got a thumbnail, so after this podcast I'm going to get one.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
You know, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. You know, the next episode of Amatoly, the Last Son of Gondor, is coming out. But indeed, you know, get these videos out as soon as you can. We need to saturate it. I did talk about a schedule on my video that I will essentially, it's going to be a cheat sheet for my loyal viewers to go by, because I know there's some people that, you know, I get comments like, man, I've been waiting for this episode all day, and it's like, oh man, you know, like, so, you know, at least they can at least have some kind of guide as to when I'm gonna upload, because honestly, from a viewer's standpoint who's not involved at YouTube, obviously the majority of people are subscribed to the bigger YouTubers and see what they're doing. So then when you take the time to actually, as a viewer, go down to the little YouTubers, it's like, ooh, what am I going to expect here? Are they going to be as professional? Are they actually going to upload? Like, I don't know what the, and you have to sell people essentially harder than you would for some big YouTuber. You know, a big YouTuber with, let's say, I'll even drop the number to 20,000 subscribers, has it way easier than we do, because they've already got that number. So innately, they're going to have people like, oh, if he got up to that number, then he must be doing something right. And give them more attention. So you gotta really sell yourself, and you really gotta get these videos out and make them the best it can be. Exactly.
I'll say this here now, just in case. We might as well get a quick plug out of the way. All of our YouTube channels, we've got Nos, we've got Joseph, we've got me. All will be in the description. So if you want to check either one of us out, you know, subscribe to us, you know, and yeah, that was a start right there. Us. But just, yeah, it's going to be in the description. You can check it out.
It's okay. Yes, indeed.
Also, our Discord will be there as well.
Yeah.
You know? We're always in here. Come on by.
Oh, yeah, the Discord.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The Discord is the highest order. Don't be afraid to come in and chat with us.
Yeah.
I started the Discord as a community Discord to bridge our viewers, you know, all of our channels together, and bridge our viewers together, so that we can all come in and chat. And if you happen to be a creator, you are welcome. Okay,
and it's chill.
As long as you're trying, yeah, exactly. As long as you're trying to work towards the same goal, you know, because we've had an instance where a creator get in here and he tried to put us down and make it seem like we weren't worth anything, and no, we won't tolerate that. But if you're trying to rise to the top as well, you're more than welcome to come in as a small creator. Okay, we welcome 100%. You. The highest order welcomes you.
I mean, shit, even if big creators want to come in, you know, anyone's welcome, as long as you're not Logan Paul and Jake Paul. No, I'm just kidding. But like, you know, like
they better be bringing that clout behind them too.
And Twitter's will be in the description, right, as well. All our socials.
Yep, social media.
Basically, all of our information that you can have access to social media wise, and everything will be down there, so check us out and stuff. It'll be lit. I mean, we have consistently been posting for a while now. I mean, I'm kind of slacking, but I'm getting there. But you know, we upload frequently or whatnot, so yeah.
I think that's probably the end, so we should do an outro.
Yeah, same.
Yes,
Well, it's been
indeed.
interesting. I like this. This was our first podcast, and we're the forbidden ones.
Exactly.
Boys.